Y'all know what time it is. Back with another one. What really happened to the dog gang? You know what I mean? That's one of the things that there ain't really a video about, to my knowledge, that's really on par. I'm gonna hit y'all with what really happened to the dog gang. More recently, in my 25 to 30 years, the government, the people, the everything changed. Stuff just always change. That's just how it go. Things change. And that's what happened. Back when the days they were selling dogs for $25 and $50 and stuff like that, because money was different. But when the money changed, everything changed, because that's what they got everything derived off of, money. Okay, I told y'all, the YouTube is fake, all the social media is fake. They all can pay for stuff and make you feel like they popping, and then nobody tells anybody, oh, I pay for this or I pay for that. There's bots commenting in stuff. Y'all think it's people sometimes, it's bots. Look up the information. They got phones and phones on in different places, and they just botting and they just commenting, and you think you might be fussing with a person. It could be a bot. It could be a person, or it could be a bot. That's how they get you. It could be or. But it's a good percentage of them that are bots. So my point getting to is that, the dog game is oversaturated. The people that can actually have a dog, as far as an American pit bull terrier, is slim, just because of the place they stay. See what I'm saying? It's you playing against a deck that ain't even, the game is rigged. It's like going to Vegas. The house gonna win. There's stories of people winning in the house not wanting to pay them out, because they got to always win. So when they want the pit bull to go, they'll have it going. And that's what it's going now. Now they ain't gonna never stop it, because the love of the game is the love of the game. But they mess it up. They mess it up. So basically, what the point I'm getting to is, the American Pit Bull Terrier is supposed to be what it is, but now they made the bullies more popular. Okay, this is strategically, because bullies aren't American Pit Bull Terriers, or so people think. But all they did was started adding the bullies, and then people was like, I don't want this dog, it don't do nothing. Then they started making the XL bullies, and that's when everything started going the wrong way. When you start breeding too much of that XL stuff that you don't know what's in it, and you keep hearing about these dogs attacking people, even the pit bulls back in the days, they used to bite people or something, or maybe, attack somebody, but killing, they might would snap out of it or something before they killed a human. Now these dogs is, with the XLs and everything, they killing humans. See what I'm saying? They got a different type of, you building a breed that ain't been tested from the 1900s and 18. You see what I'm saying? That's a different type of breed of dog that's out here now. And y'all got to be careful with these dogs. And I ain't telling you not to get what you want to get. Get what you want to get. I mean, if that's what you into, that's what you into. But just keep in mind, man, these dogs get loose, and people's lives is in order. You know what I mean? Like, the percentages of a real game dog getting loose and doing the type of damage like that is low. Now, it can happen, of course. But them real strategically bred game dogs, American Pit Bull Terriers, they're not going to be trying to kill people. They might get on somebody's dog or hurt somebody's dog, which is still bad, cat or whatever. They might do some hurting some animals. But killing humans, that's kind of out of the question for the way the people used to breed them dogs. They didn't really want human aggressive, because they was being handled and stuff like that. So, and worked with and stuff. They didn't really want them people aggressive. The gameness is what was bred into them to make them just, challenging stuff and drive and stuff like that. So that's what happened to the game, man. And if you go look up on the internet, bullies are worth more than American Pit Bull Terriers, when in general, if you really have the real ones, people still looking for real American Pit Bull Terriers. It's just hard to find them, and it's oversaturated, and people don't know how to read pedigrees and don't understand what real bloodlines is, and it's a lot of things to put into it. And people, it's all about fads. I mean, it's just a different world out here. So that's what pretty much happened to the American Pit Bull Terrier. And if you in the story, if you done made it this long, you can make money off of anything, and you can hustle off of anything. I mean, you got to go with the economy. You got to look up on it. These people are looking up on the internet, and whatever the internet tell them your dog is worth, that's what it's worth to them. That's how people's brain is working right now. They don't care that it's really worth this, but they know that the price on the internet and what people are selling them for, because you looking around, is this. So they gonna try to talk you down, and all that work you gonna be doing, it's gotta be for the love. It can't be for no money, because, you know, you may or may not make stuff, and that's if everything go right. It could be medical problems, it could be anything. So if you want to get into this game, do it. It's fulfilling, it's nothing like it. But at the same time, I mean, you got to keep in mind, man, if you're going to sell dogs for money, you're going to sell dogs for money. You know, that's what it is. Now, you could finesse and fake and, you know, make people think stuff is doing what it's doing. But on the real, I mean, you know, you got to do one or the other. Sell dogs for money or do it for the love. It's hard to do both and think you're really doing good by the best by your dogs. So you got to decide how you want to do it. And the average price for pit bulls right now is people are selling dogs for $200 all day. I got my first dog for $200 back in 2000. I mean, back in maybe 2002 or something. I don't know. Somewhere around there, maybe 2000, somewhere in the early 2000s, 2001. I can't remember. I got it up there on my videos. But I'm just saying that you talking about, you know, 24, 25 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying? So, it just, you talking about the price ain't moved. You know what I'm saying? Even though mine did have papers and stuff like that, but still, I didn't know what it was at the time, and a lot of other people didn't either. I mean, you had to go get into the history to understand what stuff is. Sometimes people ain't trying to do that. It's whatever the internet tell them. So, yeah, just that people selling dogs for that. You know, at the most you can get $500, and people think you should be proud of that. You know, now people go online and say they sold dogs for this and that, and I can tell y'all some stuff about selling dogs, and I mean, I got receipts. Go look at my stuff. I ain't just talking. I'm just saying. But if you pretty much, I mean, I would say right now, if you can't get $1,500 to $1,000 a dog right now, it's hard to turn down $1,000 right now. But if you can't get stuff like that, I mean, you just spinning tires. Selling dogs for $500. I mean, if you just getting started now, yeah, of course you got to get whatever you can get. But if you've been selling dogs for a while and you know your dogs is top notch, if you can't get 15 to 1,000 or so, some, you know, give or take, what are you doing? I mean, the prices of food and everything, and the keep, and they tearing up stuff, and every day, 365 days, you know what I'm saying? 365 days, rain, sleet, or snow, you got to be on guard and making sure nothing don't happen. I'm talking about people that got real dogs and a lot of dogs. I ain't talking about people that got 2 or 3 dogs and just starting breeding all that. No, it's easy then. I'm talking about putting in the people that's out here that's left in the game that be wondering, like, what's up with the dog, and if I'm doing stuff, and because I get like that because I'm at the tail end of my stuff. I mean, I could have another run, who knows, but I might be at the tail end where I just enjoy my dogs and do stuff every now and then. So it's a whole lot easier too, you know. And then maybe when everybody lose their stuff, maybe, and stuff is that's about like that now from the calls I be getting, and you know, they just, the money ain't out here as much as it need to be, or you got to do the promotion to let and another thing, the internet, you got to pay to be seen. I'm an organic person, so, but you got to pay. When you pay, you get seen more, and then stuff kind of move more, and that's the way they got it out here now. I mean, you can go look on my Instagram. I used to get 300 likes and stuff because they used to let the view and the you know, the presence go out farther. Now I might get 20 likes or something because they don't. And I ain't got but like 500 and something, you know. But I'm just saying that's how they control it. And they'll send you stuff through the internet and say, oh, well, we're going to change the way. People that do promotion on the internet and stuff, they know what I'm talking about. We're going to change the way they're trying to act like they're helping you out because they're just making it local. But really, they're making your daggone presence smaller. And then, you know, you can't reach as much people. So all this stuff on the internet, everybody doing the same thing, all the internet people. You know, it's a lot of finessing. That's what I want y'all to understand, you know. So Believe stuff at your own risk, and there's a lot of good information up there too. You just got to decipher through it, you know. But everything is at your own risk out here, and you got to, you know, do the most with your time every day. And you know, I got to get better. Everybody got to get better. You know, you can make stuff happen. It don't just because the time changed, you ain't got to change. You can get to where your life is, where you don't need them pit bull money, and then you can still do it and still have a presence, you know. But that's what you got to do. You got to finesse it out here certain ways. But yeah, it's still a few people out here still got some old classic dogs, still love the dogs, and you know that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it American Pit Bull Terrier, the classic style. But like I said, that bully fad came through, the XL fad came through, and that's what the internet pushing or whatever. They probably wanted it to go through like this and made it like this, so the outrage from the pit bull can now spark the decline of it, meaning that, you know, okay, well now these XLs is going crazy, and these crossbreed dogs that people don't know how to breed is going crazy on people. Now we can start enforcing, just like the gun laws, you know. You can't start enforcing them laws unless you keep having mass shootings and stuff. So you got to have it, you know, set up like that. So I don't know how much this video gonna go out, but it's another real video. You're gonna get them from time to time on this channel. So peace.